Hey. What's going on? What is going on? How are you? It is Nurse Neshia in North Carolina of borntobehealthy.com. How are you doing this evening? This is also originally starting out as a Facebook Live, so if you're catching me on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button and the bell so you will be first to know every time I upload a video. All right, so I wanted to come to you live this evening just to speak with you about why I chose to give up my second job, okay? And I gave my second job up actually back in August. But for those of you who do not know, I am a registered nurse by trade. I am a mother of 2 toddler boys. I'm a registered nurse. I have been in my career field since basically since I graduated from high school. I've been in healthcare since I graduated from high school. So anyways, I used to be that one before I had children where I would work multiple jobs. I used to keep multiple jobs just to keep myself busy. I didn't have any kids. At one point I had a dog that I ended up giving back to my aunt and stuff. So I was just busy, multiple jobs. Uh-oh, I'm sorry y'all, hold on. And when I say multiple jobs, I'm talking about when a few years ago I worked in long-term care, because like I said, I'm a nurse and I love healthcare. I worked at 2 different nursing homes. I worked in a jail system. I was in corrections. I was a corrections nurse. I was a long-term care nurse, elderly adult nurse. I was all over the place. And one thing that I liked the most about what I did was the fact that I was helping other people. But at the time, I was really chasing a dollar. I'm going to be honest with you. I was chasing money because I was in my early 20s. I was all over the place. I was chasing money. But I love the fact that I was able to help people and I was able to make a decent income too, right? So fast forward to now I'm a mom. I'm going to say fast forward a couple of years later and I had children and I'm a mom now. And I still try to keep 2 jobs. And that's when I realized, when I had my first son, okay, you can't move the way that you want to because you have a child now. Now you are responsible for somebody else other than yourself. And so that slowed me down. But I was still, let me get this money, because now I got a kid, now I have to get this money. And I was still trying to work 2 jobs and it was okay, but I was exhausted. This is after one kid. Well, after my second kid, I was exhausted. Now I got 2 babies under 2 because I was basically pregnant for 2 years, 2 babies under 2. And, I'm trying to work 2 jobs. So what made me look into the network marketing industry, when I first looked into the industry, that was 2017, and it wasn't the same company I'm with now, but I see why it worked, you know what I'm saying? But I ended up leaving that company after a year and 3 months, and now I'm with the company I'm currently with now. And I started with this company last year. And they're 2 totally different companies, so it was 2 totally different 2 totally different experiences. What I like more so now about the experience that I have now about what I'm doing is the fact that I feel like this is more so tied into become why I am a nurse and the fact that I am a nurse. But that's for me, you know what I'm saying? More so tied into actually helping people. I love it, And right now I do health and wellness. I'm putting this on YouTube, so that's why I'm not talking about it or whatever, but I'm a health and wellness consultant or a health coach. And what I love the most about it right now is the fact that, like I said, this to me, it's more so what I wanted to do anyway, which was in nursing. Okay. But I want to do like a 1-year review on, I'm just going to talk to y'all quickly about like a 1-year review on what changed for me and why I was able to leave my second job, So like I said, I started this last year. It's been a year and 2 months. So it's been 14 months. I do direct sales, and like I said, I'm a health coach, but with direct sales. And what got me to where I am now is a lot of personal development, training. One thing I've learned is when you invest in yourself, it shows. It shows when you invest in yourself. You can tell the difference when people who invest in themselves and people who do not invest in themselves at all, right? One of my Grant Cardone, I said one of my, but he's a mentor. He's definitely a millionaire mentor. But one thing that Grant Cardone said was, poor people know the price of everything and the value of nothing. So when I heard that, I'm going to say broke people, not poor people. Broke people know the price of everything, not the value, and the value of nothing. Now, for me, when I first heard that, probably like 6 months ago or whatever, I was just like, what? What does that mean? But it all ties into investing in yourself, and you don't have to invest in yourself in that kind of way if you do network marketing, but you don't have to, but I don't know how far you're going to go if you don't invest in a coach or anything. You should have a coach and a mentor in every aspect that you want to do for your life. Okay. But I wanted to, like I said, I want to talk to y'all about a year review. So last year when I joined my company, I came in, October of 2018, and I'm fresh, I'm green, right? And I know a little bit about network marketing, but not about this side. And I have my sponsor, great woman, who's also a nurse, so I love that. And then my team, like we had a wonderful team. We actually have great products. Our company has great products. And of course, any person who is doing network marketing is always going to say their company has great products. Definitely our company has great products. We have been able to help hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people lose weight. Okay. I'm saying hundreds of thousands. I'm saying thousands. Thousands of people we've been able to help thousands of people lose weight, feel great, get healthy. I can't make any medical claims, so I'm not talking about any products, but that's one thing that I love so much about what I'm doing. When I came in last year, then Black Friday sales. Another thing that I've learned, when you're on the opposite side, Vanessa said, I like Grant Cardone. I watch all of his interviews. Grant Cardone, that man is a genius. He really is. When you're on the other side of Black Friday, like when it's that huge realm of spending and you're on the other side of it, when you're on the cash register side and not the side of the person giving you money, there's a shift. You have a shift. I had a shift. Last year, I didn't have that much of a shift because I didn't have a lot of clients and I was brand new. This year, I had a shift. There was a big shift. But, and it wasn't just the handling of funds. It's just the fact that a lot of things clicked. A lot of things click now that didn't really click last year because I didn't know, I'm grateful for these humongous sales that we had because now more people are able to save money. More people have been able to save a lot of money, and I like that. I like being able to help people in so many different ways. Helping someone save money on products that they use, helping somebody feel better, helping somebody get well, stuff like that. All those things are tied into why I feel like I'm in the right place, if that makes sense. If anybody who known me since I was a kid, would know that I always wanted to help people. I'm always that person that wants to help people. And so I more so love where I am now, especially in this profession. So my growth, my growth has been, for me so far, has been exponential. My growth is off the charts. But like I said, this is for me. But also talking to one of my business partners earlier, she even told me that she's seen my growth, and I see my own growth. Personal development, man, like every morning I listen to, I call him Uncle Les Brown. If you ever heard of Les Brown, motivational speaker, that man is hilarious. To me, he's hilarious, but I love listening to my Uncle Les Brown. I call him my uncle. He's not my uncle, but he is, to me, he is, you know, because I can't relate to everything but I can relate, if that makes sense. And he's very good with his words and how he puts stuff out there. All right, and being consistent. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to write my notes down because I can ramble and go off. But consistency. One thing that I've learned in my past year, and like I said, this is why I've been able to quit my second job, was being consistent. When you're consistent with whatever you decide to do, you know, and you're consistent with it, you will grow and you will get better at it. You know, practice doesn't make perfect, but practice makes better, right? So the consistency is huge. And that's something also that I've learned and realized, is that being consistent and in my realm of what I'm doing has been a major help. Being consistent has been a major help. More people, I'm being able to expose what I do, expose how I can help more people, and how I can change more lives by being consistent with what I'm doing. Okay, so definitely be consistent. And then my children are really one of the reasons why I quit my second job. So my second job was in a long-term care facility, and I worked part-time as a nurse supervisor. And I loved the job. I loved the facility. It was a lot of things that could have been changed about the facility, but it was more so the residents and the co-workers. I got along great with everybody, so I didn't have any issues. But what lacked was home. Home lacked, because I have 2 small children, and my oldest is, you know, he was at the point where it was time for him to be potty trained, and we're still going through that, right? But that was something that I needed to do, so that was a reason why I gave up why I took heed into why I wanted to give up my second job. And I was there for a year. I was there for a whole year, but then I was like, yeah, I gotta do this for me. So, and thankfully, I had a backup, and my backup is the company I'm in now, my network marketing company. That's my backup. And it's not, and at first I was treating it like a side hustle. Let me tell you, when you not treat your side hustle as a side hustle, and you actually treat it as a business, you will see so many different things change. One thing that I've and actually just seen this on a post, I don't know if it was yesterday or recently, and this girl I know, this young woman I know, she said something about, you know, basically other network marketing companies. There's so many reps on different companies, you know. The whole point of it is that you are one person. I am one person. So even if I am of thousands of people that's in my company, nobody is like me, you know. And just for that, this past week, even though we had a huge week in sales, I've been able to not only make the largest commission that I made so far in my company, but I was also able to advance in rank. Like, and to me that was, and what's crazy is that's a goal that I set. I set a goal. Like earlier this year, I was like, oh, well, not earlier this year, I want to say like 4 months ago, I set a goal. I said before 2020, I gotta advance in rank. I gotta rank advance. And I hit a rank, and I'm super excited about that. And I didn't even know I hit the rank. That's the bad thing about it. I didn't know. My sponsor called me, and he was like, you know, he was talking to me. and stuff. But yeah, I didn't even know I hit the rank. But the whole point of it is that I did this I'm a part-time. I do this part-time. So I run this business part-time. And I do it 90% online. It was 95. At first it was 99, 95. Now it's 90. It's slowly trickling down because I talk to people, around me too. I want to say I do it 90% online, but one thing I can say is that this vehicle that I have been able to be a part of and that I've gotten into has definitely changed my outlook on things. Once I was able to unlock different parts of what is generating for me, the different parts of income generation. Y'all hold on one sec. I'm sorry. But Thursday. But yeah. When I was able to unlock the different income aspects, the different parts of the compensation plan in this company, that's when I realized, and it's not even huge. It's just the whole point of, oh, now I get it, right? I get why people do this. I get why people, use this vehicle. One of my mentors, Ray Higdon, he says network marketing is the lowest cost, lowest overhead, lowest risk way for the average person to start a business. And that is absolutely true. And even I've heard people say pyramid schemes. Oh, that's a pyramid scheme. Oh, that's a pyramid scheme. Now, from the research that I've done, if you're not providing a product or a service, then that's considered a pyramid scheme. But if you're providing a product and or a service, that's not a pyramid scheme. But people will say that though. And that's kind of, I guess at first I thought I understood why they were saying it because of the other pyramid schemes. I remember hearing, I used to watch America's Most Criminal, some TV show, I can't remember, American Greed. That's what it is, American Greed. And these people, they were going around saying, hey, if you pay $1,000, you're going to get a car. You pay $1,000. I don't know. Do y'all remember that? This couldn't have been too long ago. I'm pretty sure I was alive. I didn't hear about it until I was watching American Greed. That's a pyramid scheme. When you telling somebody, oh yeah, your car is coming, pay $1,000, you're going to get a car. And these people just giving away $1,000 and ain't no telling what these people, for a car. And we all know if you pay $1,000 for a car, come on now. Like, there's a lot of something's wrong with that car if you even get a car, because you might just get a frame. But anyway, yeah, so those are pyramid schemes. Like, this vehicle, this profession is, I haven't even hit the top rank yet in my company. I haven't hit the top rank. I haven't, but what I've learned, especially in my company, is if you can make 3, 4, 5, 6 figures just retailing, come on now. That's huge. But yeah, so I just wanted, I came up here. I didn't mean to keep anybody long. If y'all see my eyes are red, it's because I'm so sleepy. But yeah, I didn't mean to keep anybody long, but I didn't mean to keep you long on here, but just to have that conversation about why I was able to leave my second job. I was able to leave my second job. I replaced the income from my second job, by the way. That was every 2 weeks. Yeah, I replaced the income by my second job in 1 week, especially this week. It would have taken me a month and a half to make what I made in my commissions this week at my second job. A month, because I only went every other weekend, so it would have took me 3 weekends. That's 6 weeks to be able to have made that commission, and I made that in 3 days. So to me, that was a reason, when I left, I was like, oh man, but no, I get it now. So, but yeah, I'm just definitely to be consistent. But if there is anyone out there who is open, who is who is looking for something else, right? If you're looking, because I'm not the only mom that's working 2 jobs. That was working 2 jobs. I take that back. I'm not the only mom, and I know I'm not the only nurse, because I don't know what stigma that nurses have that we make a whole lot of money. We make very good income, but when you add on the student loans, the taxes that come out, Lord knows, I know I used to get taxed. I was getting taxed like $1,000 a pay period, or excuse me, $1,000 a month or something. Like every pay period was like $600-700 I was being taxed, and that's because I ain't had no kids. But yeah, like if you're looking for another source of income, another something that you can do without having to literally leave and punch a clock, you know what I'm saying? Definitely reach out to me and let me know. I was able to leave my second job. And, it took some thought before I left, because I was like, oh, well, you're only going every so often and blah, blah, blah. But I have no intention on looking back. And it has nothing to do with the residents. It has nothing to do with my coworkers. It was the fact that I didn't want to do that. I have children. I have a family. I am a mother, right? So, but yeah, and I'm so thankful that I said yes to this opportunity. Number one, I was so thankful because it allowed me the resources to be able to do that. And that's just, what I came up here just to talk to y'all about, because some people, you don't know that there's other options. I'm not sure. Are we supposed to be literally working this hard until we die? You know what I'm saying? Having so many jobs and stuff. What's going on right now is, oh my goodness. What's going on right now is we're having so many jobs, right? And then we're staying away from our children and our families, right? We're supposed to be raising our family. Well, not just raising our families, but we're moms. Just a lot of times it's moms, it's dads too. And you have to have more than one job. You have to have 1 or 2 jobs. You're staying away from your children. And then, so now there's a gap, right? And the parentage and what you're supposed to be doing as a parent. And then, raising your child and getting to know your kid, because at the same time, y'all two are still getting to know each other. This person, your kid is growing, and you're getting to know yourself more. You get to know your children more, but you're spending so much time at other places working so hard just to make sure that you're keeping a roof and stuff over their head, and you're keeping clothes on their back and stuff, but you're spending so much more time away from them just to help them. Should we really be working this hard? Like that's something that it just, I don't know. Should you really, really, really be working that hard? So, I mean, you should, because you want to provide for your children, but you got to work so hard away from your child just to help your child. You're working so hard away from your family just to help your family. And there's no bondage there. And then nowadays, these kids are getting into all kinds of crap, So, and the generation is rolling. They finding all this stuff on TV. I mean, it's a mess. Right now, it's a mess. And if you're looking for something else, or if you're open to taking a look at how you can change your family status, change your financial status, or change your family status and be able to be with your children more, or at least be with your children more, definitely reach out to me and let me know. I was able to give up my second job, and I'm very happy about that, because even though you can't see or hear my kids right now, they're in the house. I can hear them running around. But yeah, that was a blessing. That was a blessing. And it didn't take me being a parent for 15 years to realize that's what I needed to do. No, Maybe because I had them later, you know what I'm saying? But once I realized, oh yeah. I realized that like almost not even a year later after I had my kids, I was just like, I gotta find something else. Something else gotta give. So yeah. So anyways, I hope you have a wonderful night. I am going to get myself in the bed because I am so sleepy. I was up late last night, and yeah. So anyways, y'all have a wonderful night. Thanks for joining in. And like I said, if you're catching this on YouTube, this originally started out as a Facebook Live. So please hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll be the first to know every time I upload a video. And also, if you're catching this on YouTube, you decide to follow me on Facebook, hit follow and see first. So you'll also be so you can connect with me on Facebook, okay? All right, guys, so I will talk with you later. Bye for now.